All right, we're on gold. If you look at gold right here, and then I'll switch back over to crude oil. We have a nice setup coming up on crude oil after the news. I want to go over in a second. Let's take a look at this. We have a trend filter built into our black market profile chart. This template is already set up. It works on all markets right across the board. So it doesn't matter what market you look at. You plug and play this template. You have this trend filter built in. The first thing of order of business, our methodology, what we do is we try to buy or sell trend retracements. So we got to, the market can only do two things. It can go vertical or it can go sideways. So typically during the week, it goes vertical 3 days of the week and it goes sideways 2 days of the week. So we trend 3, we chop 2. So to find a trend markets are very simple to trade with the system. What we're going to do is we're going to look at this magenta moving average that's already pre-built into the system. Now, moving averages to me are worthless to trade off of because you don't know which one they're going to stop at, and they're lagging indicators. But they're great for trend direction. So you're going to the minute you sit down at your trading desk and you try to find out what whatever market you're looking at, you want to find, am I trending down, up, or sideways? If the angle is down, you are in a down trending market, and your order of business is to sell retracements. That's what we're going to try to do. We're going to try to sell retracements. That's the methodology. Now, what we try to do then, we're not going to buy retracements. We're going to sell retracements. So there's two charts that we trade off support and resistance. We got one, the black chart, one, the J signal chart over here, which is the white chart. We use these two charts to find areas of retracements. And what we do is, if we're in a downtrend, we have what's called high value area, which is red. We have these dotted lines, which is more price-based. We have the solid line, which is more volume-based. Now, we have red is high value. Green is low value. We don't buy green in a downtrend. See, it made all the way down to low value right now at 1322. We don't buy low value. We sell retracements to high value. Look how my control point, which is a blue solid line, and my price profile stop the market almost to the tick. When it comes within 2 ticks of this level, this is where you want to sell with negative market delta. So when it comes up at that level, you're going to try to sell negative market delta at that high, which you look for negative market delta, which happened right here. So right here, negative market delta came in right at the 3 times stack level. I've got my price profile, more price-based. My control point is a very big inflection point on all markets. This will typically call the highs and lows on a retracement. This solid line, it's the most volume that's traded in gold since 1:30 a.m. this morning. So if you notice, it's an area of support and resistance. So when you're in a downtrend, our methodology states sell the first test of high value area, okay, HVA. And you want to see areas that are stacked. So I got more volume-based are these solid lines. It's more volume-based. That's a solid control point. It's blue. HVA is red. LVA is green. In a downtrend, you want to come within 2 ticks of these value areas on the black chart, and then you look for negative market delta, and we got negative market delta. Now, negative market delta was negative 96. Anything on gold, I only use my 4 sim Renko bar chart. I use a Renko bar chart, and that comes with the system also. Anything over 50 is a huge sell imbalance on gold. Anything over 200 is a big sell or buy imbalance on oil. So look at negative 96. Huge sell imbalance, caught the high. Once it closes red and you're 2 ticks into a stack level, you go short. Your stop is 2 ticks above the swing high. Your target's going to be symmetry dots or the opposite side of market profile all the way down to a low value area. So that's a beautiful trade setup, 25, just over 25, and all the way down just below 22. Now that's how we trade this chart. We sell retracements with trend. We look for stack market profile levels. Go over to J signal now. Now J signal is very simple, okay? Very simple chart over here. What I'm trying to do with J signal is I have 2 profiles over here on this chart also, but they're different profiles. I got more volume based, which are the solid lines over here, and more price based, which are the dotted lines on the black chart. But then I have developing profile, and green is LVA, red is HVA. Now, what I try to do is once it closes below low value area, that tells me the market is weak. I'm looking for my first retracement short. So when these Fibonacci dots start firing off, they start popping off, which they did. If you look over here when it's green, this is when the Fibonacci dots start firing off. show you real quick. These fib dots started firing off when positive market delta came in the market. So if I look what happened to the market right here, if you look at this level, this is all positive market delta all the way up. Positive market delta was all the way up. That's exactly when these red Fibonacci dots start firing. That tells me to get ready for the short, because once it breaks low value area, I sent these charts out to you in the mail yesterday. It called the S&P, it called the crude, it called gold, some big trades. It just called the exact high on gold. Now what we want to do then is when those red Fibonacci dots start plotting, watch market profile. So look how these two charts read each other. They fed off each other. I got market profile that naturally called the high on the black chart at the control point at the high value. And consequently, I got my Fibonacci set up when it broke through developing profile. So I naturally look for the first retracement. When these red fib dots start firing, look for negative market delta. They both were the exact same sell at the exact same price point in time. And I sent that out to you in the email last night. I sent you out several markets that it worked on. And the same exact thing happened today. Beautiful. You have to sell this. You cannot miss this setup. This is a control point, high value, 2 times confluence with J signal setup. Now it even goes even more confluence because there's my line in the sand. This black line in the sand is the last area where this market can retrace to get a sell set up. So when it broke through low value area here on my J signal, we're naturally looking for a retest sell. That's your last area that it's allowed to retrace to. Almost stopped at the exact ticket line of sand. So I got my line in the sand as resistance. I got my control point on the black chart as resistance. I got my previous HVA resistance. I got my current HVA resistance. 1, 2, 3, 4 times stacked area. That creates a brick wall in the market. It's worked for 20 years the exact same way. Okay? And then you get short using market delta. Okay? Go over to gold. I mean crude real quick, Gerald. Over to crude. If I look at crude, crude's the same way. Look what crude's been doing. Okay? Look at this area of support crude just bounced off of. This is a buy setup. There's 2 times stacked area. The moving average is slightly crossed up. Not trending hard, slightly crossed up. You're allowed to buy low value area now, LVA. So here's low value, more price based a dotted line, more volume based a solid line. Then take a look over here. Take a look at my J signal. Are you kidding me, right? Blue Fibonacci dots and the line in the sand exactly on the same price point in time. I got a buy signal on J signal. I got a 2 times confluence. And I got a buy signal on my black charts. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 times stacked level creates a brick wall support. Look at my positive market delta. I said anything over what? Anything over 200 is on market delta is huge. 625. You kidding me? 625. Right? Big sell buy. Now look at the sell today. Look at the sell, 2 times stacked area. What do I say? Magenta moving average angle down, sell high value area. Here's my high value area. I got more volume based, my solid line. My dotted line is more price based. Go to J signal. Look at J signal. There's my developing profile. I got 3 times stacked area, just called the high with negative market delta. So not only did my stack levels of market profile called the high in a downtrend, I stacked levels called the low. I got 3 times area stacked on the high. I got 4 times area stacked on the low. Now, if I look at the sell that came up at that level, you look at that sell, look at negative market delta, call the high. Here's your negative market delta. If there it is. All right. And I just told you anything over 200 is big. 520 sell. 520 sell. I only use the 5 sim Renko. I don't use tick charts. I don't use volume charts. They're worthless to me on market delta. I use my own Renko bar, and look at that 520 sell signal right at HVA 3 times area stack. Beautiful trade. This is a beautiful trade on the sell. We're in a downtrend. Moving average crossed up. You can buy LVA. This is 4 times area stacked on the uptrend. So that's how we trade the system, guys and gals. We can use the Fibonacci dot retracement system if it's stacked on top of support and resistance. And we use the black charts for support and resistance when it comes within 2 ticks. Okay? It's just beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous how this thing works. It's been working for 31 years the same exact way.